Hello, this is Corey McCullough, Remax Platinum. Today is October 1st, 2025. I'm at number 17 Glynn Drive, and that Glynn is spelled Glynn Drive in Florissant, Missouri. Going to do a video walkthrough of this particular house. Here's the neighbors across the street, kind of a street scene. We're going to walk around the outside of the house first. Yard needs to be cut. Number 17, there are City of Florissant Health Department notices dated 9/26 for excessive trash for number 17 Glynn, Glynn, or Glynn. This is the front of the house. Trees, sapling, brush grown up against the house. Vegetation growing out of the gutters. Sticks, tree branches piled up. Patio, a lot of vegetation, grass growing through the cracked patio. Storage shed. Couple of items in here, no big deal. A little bit of outside debris. Fenced in backyard, again, trees, brush. All right, looking at the roof of the house, kind of hard to see this on the video, but above this window you can see a lot of loose shingles, missing shingles, and shingles that are popped up. So there's definitely a roofing issue right up here above this window. We'll go inside the house now. Property is currently being rekeyed. Inside the home, property has been rekeyed. Laminate flooring incorrectly installed. You can see the seams incorrectly lined up. Turning on a light, there's no electricity on. Going to the kitchen area first. Coat closet, pantry, personal property left behind. Again, property has been rekeyed. Tenant left. Eggs, which are starting to stink. Some personal property in the kitchen cabinets. Water is on. Spire Gas Company did stop by and turn off the gas. You can see this. This is just absolutely filthy, covered with grease. The stove is damaged. The protective heat shield glass is damaged, broken. This stove needs to be removed. Okay, walking into the living room area, you can see some of the window blinds are hanging and down. It's hard to see on this, but there are some cracks and damages in the ceiling in the hallway area. First bedroom on the left, you can absolutely see roof damage. It's probably from the missing shingles, damaged shingles, a lot of cracking, drywall, a lot of staining. Again, that is probably from the missing shingles and the roof leak. There are sleeping bags in here on the floor. Don't know if that's how the previous tenants were living or if there was a squatter issue. Going down the hallway to the next bedroom. Hardwood floors here. No pest strip hanging from the ceiling. Closet that is off the guides. So no ceiling damage noted in this bedroom. Going into the next bedroom, hardwood floors, really bad paint job, old wood windows. Door is off the hinges. I don't know if you can see that, but the hinges are definitely damaged and broken. Closet doors definitely not attached. Glide's gone. A little bit of personal property remaining. Hall closet. Small amount of personal property, nothing too significant. In the bathroom area, shower drain covers on the floor. Water is on. Toilet, a few personal property items there. Okay, not a big deal. Seat cover is not secure. Bathtub. Wow, it looks like somebody spray painted over the bathtub just as a makeshift kind of situation. Yeah, somebody spray painted over this bathtub in an attempt to make it look pretty for a tenant. Really, really bad job. You can see the silicone on the tub, on these right through here. It's actually silicone that they spray painted over. Wow, that is a horrible, horrible job. All right. Yeah, it's hard to see, but these floors were totally laid incorrectly. Back to the kitchen area, we're going to go down to the basement. And the door is being rekeyed right now. Again, no lights in the basement. Left-hand turn into the basement. You can see that there is a sleeping bag and a light. So somebody was, I guess, sleeping here, I guess. Actually, no. There is feces all over the floor. Looks like little dog feces here. Dog feces here, urine. So this must be where they let the dog live. Yeah, there's feces all over the sleeping bag. Great. Electric panel. Looks like city approved in January of 2018, so it is permitted. Some of the breakers are labeled. Ceiling panel, mold on it. Open junction box. spliced wire. Wow, 2 different gauges of wire. That is scary. That's a fire hazard. More feces on the ground. Basement bathroom area, cobwebs, everything all over the place. If you'll look on the ground through here, what you'll see is a lot of water, sewage backup on the floor. Not certain what the deal is, but there's definitely a problem. Some personal property here. Cabinet is actually just falling apart. Yeah, remnants of debris backing up into the shower. Walking into the next area of the basement. Yes, definitely. Okay, there is water, some type of sewage backup. You see all of the dirt, debris that's around the sewer. Somehow the sewer has backed up. Highly recommend a sewer lateral scope to see what's going on, blockage. Somewhat updated Goodman furnace. Looks like an updated water heater as well. More no pest strips. Laundry area. Mold painted it over on the bottom of the walls. Let's walk around to the other side of the furnace. Okay. Wow, dehumidifier. It's not hooked up. It's just open pipe here. Yeah, that's goofed up. I do not see a permit on this furnace at all. I do not see a permit on the water heater, and that is definitely required in this area. There is no way ever would I see a professional plumber put a piece of wood in between a hot flue pipe and a gas pipe. Maybe metal, but that is combustible material right there. That is definitely dangerous. Water main. And again, these were put in without permits. The city's very good about putting their permit stickers on these. No professional plumber would have this kind of goop all over the gas pipes like that. So getting an occupancy permit on this house will definitely be an issue. Wow. There's even a piece of wood here as well. That's combustible. That is so wrong. All right, let's go back to the other section of the basement. Paint. Ceiling tiles, extra wood. Some type of water spill, something through here. A lot of dog feces. A workbench, boots, pipes, bed rails, old table, broken window. Okay. Notice this on the wall. There is a horizontal crack running all the way. Oh, somebody actually wrote the word crack all the way. Look at this horizontal crack. That may, yep, right here. This is where some water is coming into the basement, right through here. Right along this horizontal crack. It's coming right in, and that is what this water is on the floor. A lot of paint, another no pest strip. This looks like an outside water spigot where the pipe is cut. And yet another situation here. Cut pipe, but water is on. So I don't know. Oh, they must have redid the kitchen sink at some point in time and reran new pipes and just left the old ones hang. Stove shutoff valve is underneath in the basement. That is wrong. The gas shutoff valve for the stove should be behind the gas range. So that is another code violation. All right, this is the entire house. Still personal property, feces, no electricity, definitely code violations. I will walk outside and we will conclude this video. Locks are changed, rekeyed, back door, garage door, and front door. All right, that concludes our walkthrough of this house at number 17 Glynn, Glynn, Florissant, Missouri. This is Corey McCullough, Remax Platinum. Today is October 1st, 2025.